So just a quick disclaimer, guys. I do have somebody in the car with me while I'm driving. I do have a provisional, but I do have a fully licensed driver with me. Just a quick disclaimer before we go ahead. So as I said, this is us on the way to my storage. I just wanted to reduce, as I said before, the first, I've got quite a big storage unit now. I've been able to kind of sell my aquarium, things like that that I don't need. So I do know that I need just the smaller storage. So I'm on my way. I had booked an appointment. This is actually 1 o'clock in the day, lunchtime, and I had purposely left it to drive so I thought the fog would be less. But as you can see, guys, the fog was really bad on the way. So we took our time. I am still really liking the fact that I'm able to, drive and have that kind of experience. So really concentrating on the road. This is not my camera. This is the dash cam. So I'm not holding the camera in any way and driving. So it's everything is safe. But as you can see, I definitely took my time. Everyone's taking their time on the road today. And the fog just didn't lift. Maybe it lifted for about 10-15 minutes, and the sunshine eventually was able to get out. But we did really take our time because again, this has to be, as a relatively new driver, the foggiest I have found driving. So it really was important for me. Just as I said before, I'm on a no buy for makeup, things like that. As I said, a tiny little bit of sunshine did make its way through. It did not last for very long, guys, as you can see, but it was nice to see a little bit of sunshine and enjoy the road a little bit more. But as you can see soon, it doesn't really last. So I'm really kind of looking at what I can kind of look at in terms of kind of reducing the cost of things. So it was important for me to kind of just look at what I have. So as you can see, we're still on the road here, taking our times for sure. But I didn't mind because I really did want to get there safely. Again, I thought leaving at 1 o'clock would be absolutely fine. But as you can see, guys, it certainly did not really lift with the fog. But that was okay. We got there in the end. So as I got there, guys, the staff are so good. My particular storage is quite kind of further on the first level. You would not believe how big the storage unit it is. And it was so cold, you guys. I had a hat, scarf, gloves, everything. But there was certainly needed to go, and it really did help. What I need.
Yeah, I know I'm good, but I'm getting better. Like wine, this could have been an email, so don't be wasting my time. Don't be up in my face, don't be all in my space. Ooh. You know they said that everything ain't what it looked like. Now I see it clearer. I used to wonder what it looked like under the lights, and now I see the picture. You really gotta take your time for that. Don't rush into it, baby, just relax. Perhaps it's all in line, please take your time. One step closer than you know. Too much noise, you.
So this is a little bit of my night care. Well, it really is my night care routine. So before I've done the ordinary niacinamide, what I tend to do, and I think I am just going to show you quickly, what I do tend to do is use a couple of applications depending on how bad my skin is. I use it morning and evening, so even if I'm doing a makeup or anything like that, I'll always pop it on after my cleanser. I will be showing the cleanser in a moment. It is the Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil, but this has been something in terms of the ordinary niacinamide 10%, niacinamide and zinc 1%, and it's just something that's so relaxing to put on, but also so nourishing to the skin, you guys. Very moisturizing and hydrating. And I only need a couple of drops, even though it probably looks like I'm using more. I usually do 2 applications at night, and I do take my time just to really get that into the skin. Try not to kind of rush it in any way. Now, I won't lie, I don't always do these steps. This is a Sunday. This is Sunday the 11th, I believe. And I don't work Mondays, so I do try to really make sure I'm having that kind of relaxing evening, getting me kind of in the kind of tired, kind of zen trying moments to try and get to bed and relax. But as I say, with my work, sometimes it just doesn't always happen this way. But I think I am about to show you, I have an empty now, and that is the empty of the Haruharu Wonder. And again, Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil. And you can see there, I just showed you I had come right to the end, but I had gotten my replacement, which is the new one, and I think it is a 150 ml. So that's 5.1 fluid ounces. And you don't need a lot. And basically, I didn't show you, obviously, because it's in the bathroom, I do it. You add what you splash some water on your face, then you put a little bit of the oil, maybe 2 pumps of the oil, rub that in, really get around your face. Use a cloth. I use a muslin cloth, and I just really put it around the face. And I usually need one kind of application, and it's great. It removes makeup, but even if I haven't had makeup on, I'll use it in the evening. I hadn't had makeup on today. And then I'm just showing you my vitamin C. This is the Garnier 10% pure vitamin C. It's the brightening night serum, and I always pop that on after the Ordinary. I do feel like my skin does need that vitamin C and that brightness, especially in all the weather conditions that I do go through, you know, in the UK and Ireland, and in a country that you don't really have a lot of sunshine. It's really important just to get that, not just, you know, in your diet, but try to get that in your skincare too, some vitamin C. And I've been using this for a year now. It's the Garnier Skin Active Vitamin C. And I tend to, again, sometimes use 1 or 2 applications. And it really is brightening. Now, it is pure vitamin C, 10% pure. And you really can see, actually, when I apply it on, you can kind of see the orange kind of tint, even though I rub it in. It does actually show on the skin in terms of the orange, so you will see there that's how much you get. And if you just have a look there, as it comes down and I do rub it in, the orange does show, so you can see what's happening there. It really does. It's really, I would highly recommend it, guys. You can get it in Superdrug, you can get it on Amazon. I think it's widely available really in Boots as well. And so that's my second application there. And I'm really, again, like I did with the Ordinary, taking my time there just to rub it all in. They all work in conjunction really well. So even though there's 2 oils, there's been the Ordinary oil and the Garnier oil, they really do complement one another. And that's what I really like about this. I can take my time. I don't have to worry with any counteraction with any oils, which is really important. So now what I'm going to do is just show you my Vichy. This is something I got on Sephora. This is the Vichy Mineral 89 Eyes Eye Fortifier. So it has 89% mineralizing water, hyaluronic acid, and caffeine. I think that it's 15 ml. It hydrates, soothes, reduces dark circles, and that's something that I'm trying to do with my eyes, guys, the dark circles. So it says, born in the French volcanoes, Vichy mineralizing thermal water is rich in 15 minerals, like a drink to the eyes. It fortifies fragile skin around the eye contour area by repairing the barrier function. So that means that it repairs anything that's happened throughout the day, any kind of environmental factors. And I think especially as you get older in your 30s, you do have to, you know, really look after that area. So it does reduce the appearance of dark circles. And I also found that it smoothed out my skin as well. So if you are a little bit older and you do have maybe fine lines, it will smooth those out as well. And it's very relaxing to put on too. I think anything water-based, like a lotion, more so than a thicker moisturizer, it really just feels a little bit more moisturizing. You can also pop it in the fridge as well. That can also be really relaxing. But I found this, and I will pop up the price. I do think, guys, it was probably one of the more expensive products that I used, but I do try in terms of, I am on a no buy for makeup, but this was something that it was probably a little bit more than I usually pay. I will pop up the price. I know I got it on Sephora, and because I was a first time shopper, so I hadn't actually purchased anything on Sephora, I think I did get like a 10% off or a 5% off because I was a first time customer. So that's what that is. You can see the bottle is like 15 ml, so it is smaller, but it definitely a little goes a long way. And again, it's super moisturizing. And again, it is vegan as well, which is quite nice. So what I do then, just as that is kind of setting in before anything else, I use my, this is Suave, but it's actually Portuguese for Pond's. The Pond's, if anybody remembers Pond's cream, it's been around for a long time. But I was in Portugal in 2023, and I didn't have any moisturizer with me except for SPF, and I found this really nourishing. So it's Bronte Everyday Face, Body and Hand Cream, and I just put it around the neck, the décolletage area, while I'm waiting for that kind of Vichy eye serum to set, because I do have plans to put on some golden eye patches. And so what I do is I just really kind of focus on the rest of my body, make sure that that moisturizer is setting, and really just take my time. The key is, guys, and I am guilty, this doesn't happen every night in terms of a full-on beauty regime, but when I do, I really try to kind of make the best of what I have. And my energy sometimes with my illness isn't always amazing, so when I do have days like this, I do like to kind of really try to take care of my body. And you can see any extra I always pop on the hands as well, so it is a hand cream. So I just find that really is relaxing. Sometimes I put it on the lips too, and it just kind of sets everything on while I'm waiting for any eye things to set. So this is what I was trying to show you the other day. It's the Grace and Stella, and it's their golden eye patches. So it does say on the writing at the front, it says it's like an energy drink. It's like an energy drink for the eyes, and they're very, very relaxing. I've put them in the fridge as well, but there is a lot of liquid oil in there, so it's not just kind of dry patches. They're beautiful on the eyes. You do get a lot of liquid, so as they come out, it does feel moisturizing. They do stick, if you're just wondering. They do stick. You can kind of walk around if you're doing things in the house. You can lie down, anything like that, but they do stay. They're really, really nice, but the feeling you get afterwards is really, really beautiful. I noticed probably on the second application a difference in terms of the kind of dullness. It does say on the packet it's like an energy drink for the eyes, but it really, really does work for me, and it's just so relaxing. So I usually leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes, and they do really work, you guys. Again, afterwards there is, and I think I show you in a moment, a lot of the oil left in the pack, so I never let that go to waste. So sometimes I'll put it on my hands, because when you take these off there is moisture left, so I dab that under the eyes, because I do have one more product that I'm going to show you. So you can see, as I say, there a lot left there, so I tend to put it on my hands, and it's just so moisturizing. It's an oil, it really, really just leaves the skin soft, and I honestly, guys, I've only been using these for about a week, but I have certainly found they really are great. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to pop them off. It's been about 15 minutes, and you can see they come off quite easily. I think one actually slips out of my hand here, because they can be quite slippy, but they are really, really nourishing. It always something like that happens, but again, as you can see, they're easily disposed of, and I'm just dabbing that in really, really carefully, guys, not to drag the skin in any way, but just really dabbing the excess, because you do get a lot there. So that's kind of the result. I know it's hard for you to see kind of the first application. Now this is the newest thing I have. This is the Inkey list. This is the Caffeine Eye Cream, formulated for all tired eyes. You can get it for clean, hydrate, treating moisture, or SPF. I got mine for treat. And it does reduce the appearance of tired eyes. Again, that's what it says. I am using this tonight with you guys for the first time. I'm adding it into my nighttime routine. Again, it does say it's a caffeine eye cream, so you can use it day or night. It does say to use day or night. So just to let you know, while we're doing this here, what it says is it's used on cleansed skin. Apply a small amount onto the finger, gently pat around the contour of the eye, and follow with a moisturizer. So that's what we're about to do. You get, I think, 15 mils, so 0.5 fluid ounces. You can see I'm just going to dab it now, and the difference here is I'm really just doing circular motions, very light, because we've just had our golden patches there, and again on the other side, patting it really, really gently, and it really does feel nice. Again, it'll probably be a week or so where I can give an actual review, but it does say you can use in the morning and at night, and follow with your moisturizer. But this I find is like a it's a lightweight cream, so I do find that at night it would be a moisturizer. In the day I would certainly add a moisturizer afterwards, but because I've done a lot of things on the skin, particularly under the eyes, and it is a lightweight cream, I am going to leave this as it is. It does say it reduces puffiness, the appearance of dark circles, and it does help prevent skin from the impact of free radicals. So yes, so that's kind of where we're at, guys. I've been trying to really kind of add in things to my nighttime routine. Again, with my support work and my illness, it does tend to kind of not be every single night, but I do really do my best. There's other thing I wanted to show you was a hand cream. A couple of months ago I was in Ireland, and last year, and my hands just got really bad. This is a Dermexa Aveeno, and it's their intense moisture, very dry itchy skin gel. So it comes out as a cream, but it's like a gel, and it immediately soothes and relieves itchy sensations caused by dryness. So it is for the hand. You can use it for the body, but it is suitable for people who are prone to eczema. Now, I'm not prone to eczema. I haven't been kind of diagnosed with eczema, but I do have slight patches And I don't know if that's just from, you know, wearing all of the things in work,